What's up, everybody? POA here, and the last video I did allude to the weird thing, and so here we are at the weird thing. I got a couple Jumpstart boxes. I pre-ordered them on Amazon when, God, I think they were like $92 a box or something like that, and I was like, pre-order! And price went up after that. Now these were pre-orders, right? So this is the first batch of them that goes out. Well, so the box, I get it, it's all sealed. And inside that box also is one more Jumpstart box and a collector box. I bought plenty of things from Amazon. Admittedly, I kind of like getting my 5 to 6% back on my card. So as long as it's a good deal. I've opened up tons of product from Amazon. And you know, I've never really had an issue. Yeah, I've had some less than savory condition boxes. A couple that kind of weirded me out, but I think it was more or less just reading things on the internet that weirded me out, more so than the condition of the box. So then this thing arrives, and it's like right on top. The box below this is completely sealed, and then the collector box is completely sealed. And they even didn't put the sticker on here. So then I'm like, uh-oh. So then I kind of pop it open, and I'm like, okay, well, they got that. It's all beat up. Okay, there's packs. And we're probably fine. It's just kind of funny. We'll see if we're fine. We probably are, because this is, again, the very first batch to go out. Amazon's a big warehouse, right? So time is money, stuff's moving. They don't really have time to sit there and open boxes of cards and being so it means the plastic probably got ripped, right? So the plastic probably got ripped, and so they still slapped the new sticker on there and sent it out because they don't care and they don't know any better, right? So we're gonna open this thing. I'm not keeping it sealed anyway, so. But that sure would freak out a lot of people. If it wasn't literally the first batch of them to go out, I would probably also be weirded out. Okay, bookworms. So I don't know what is in any of the packs. So this will be a journey for us. I see they brought back the pull tabs. Thank you, Wizards, for doing that. So bookworms. Okay. Teferi's Ageless Insight, which is, a good card. Not an expensive card, but a good card. Yeah, you can go over there. I don't know what the layout is. We got Phantasmal Shield back. Okay, so that's the anime card. We got Sir Eleonora. All right. Is there anything else special about these? I'll have to read some of the cards afterwards. Okay. But yeah, there are some absolute bangers in this product. Similar to previous Jumpstarts. They low-key made the actual Jumpstart products kind of good at the price point. Okay, Near-Div, Devious Diver. That is a cool one. Then we got Cackling Counterpart for another rare. Sudden Insight. Deep Analysis. Okay, and they brought back all the thriving things. Similar to Jumpstart 2022. Giddy Yap. So this must be, isn't there a new Unicorn Lord? I'm assuming that's what this is. Yep. Is that Thurid, Mare of Destiny? Pegasus. Okay, Pegasus. Sure, somebody corrected me. It's a Pegasus. All right. Oop, stuck together. Vanishing Light. So, does it do flashy things? Oh, these cards are sticking together. Okay. Who was in these cards before I got them? All right. Thurid is still I guess, kind of cool mythic. Not one I can ever see myself using, but Landfall. We're getting very specific here with the types. And that one I couldn't get open. The problems with Jumpstart openings continue. And yet I like the product too much to care most of the time. Okay. Landfall. Yes! Yes, so that's what it's in. Yes. All right. The one card I didn't know how rare or hard it was going to be to get, and I still don't. But I need a few of these. Okay, so Tina, Speaker of the Tajuru. What do you do? Elf Scout? All right. Search your library for basic land card, put up the K, so you do a little bit of that. And then we return a land, and when you do, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Okay, kind of a neat card. Hello. All right. Scythecat Cub is fantastic. Gabos. Are you going to be Muxus again for the third, I don't want to call it year in a row, third product in a row? If I can get you open, jeez. Still easier than Jumpstart 2022. All right, Gabos. Dropkick Bomber. Okay, so new Gabo Lord. Gains flying and then you sacrifice it. So you're literally throwing Gabos. All right. Goblin Surprise. General Crete the Bolt Bringer. Oh, I didn't know that was an uncommon. Okay. I feel like you're going to be a cooler pool than the rare. Yeah, whenever another creature you control enters, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I am exactly the kind of person who is going to abuse the heck out of that card. Literally, I have 2 decks that are built that want to do that. So I need 2 copies of Crete, apparently. Sorry, just reading it as I was going through this. Angels, okay. You're going to be, is that a Youthful Valkyrie? Did they print it again twice? Giada in the anime. That is a good hit. Herald of War. Okay. Are you a reprint? I assume you are. I just don't know what you are. Okay. I assume that's a reprint. Starheim Memento. Okay. Kind of the equipment before equipments. Oh, it's also a mana rock. All right. And too expensive. Yeah, reprint. Inspiring Overseer, solid card. Yep, and Youthful Valkyrie. Okay. So that became like an $8 to $10 uncommon out of Kaldheim. I don't believe it was in draft boxes. I think that was part of the problem. And then it's in regular Foundations, and apparently it's in this product. So yeah, it's going to be sub $1. But great addition to Angel decks. So whatever. Heroes. If I. This is stupid. All right. Okay, what might be in you? Brigone, Soldier of Miletus. Is this a reprint? Obviously, a character from Theros. Put a +1/+1 counter if you target with a spell, or you cast a spell. Okay. And then you can remove +1/+1 counters to draw a card. Aha! Yes. Okay, I have a home for you. Pike Master, Dauntless Onslaught. In fact, you're a straight upgrade over another card I have that does that. Warriors! Gornog the Red Reaper, another Minotaur. Wait, what is a coward? So cowards can't block warriors. What? All right. I'm so confused right now. All right. There's probably going to be a card in here that makes things cowards, right? I'm guessing. Yeah, okay. Whenever one or more warriors you control attack a player, target creature that player controls becomes a coward. Yeah, I wouldn't want to stand in the way of that Minotaur either. Attacking warriors get +X/+O as a number of cowards into your opponent's control. Opponents. Multiple. All of them. That's cool. Kargan Intimidator. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that is also a card that makes things into cowards. Forgot about that. Another coward card. Okay. That's kind of an amusing little sub-theme there. It's probably not particularly good, but it's fascinating. All right. Done with the first row, and so far, I don't think I could be any happier. Zealots. Is this Amonkhet themed? Looks kind of like it. Zealous Conscripts. Solid card. New artwork. Okay. Anip, Vizier of Hezeret. Okay. So I'm assuming that's the Zealous Conscript, and then that's Anip. All right. You may exert. When you do, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Okay. Allows you to do some impulse. I guess we call it impulse draw. The Cartouche of Zeal. Okay. Fling! All right. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that fling, yeah? Is that what the prof always says? All right, so we got Soaring, which is going to be some kind of blue flyer deck. The Cavalier of Gales, reprint from M20. Not a particularly good one, but a mythic. Sinet Jelly Drover. What the hell are you? Enters or dies, creates a blue jellyfish creature token with flying. Because we have flying jellyfish now. Creatures you control with flying. So this is a flying lord. Fascinating. Cartouche of Knowledge is pretty good. Does this come with a token? No. Is this a token? No. All right. I was going to say, I'm like, where's this jellyfish token? Wizard. I don't think this time this particular Jumpstart had any crazy reprints, right? I don't believe it did. But it did have a lot of cool new cards. Naban, Dean of Iteration. Okay, so we apparently went to Strixhaven, I'm thinking. If a wizard you control entering the causes the triggered ability. Hey, okay. Good little wizard commander guy. Either channeler. Forgot to put my rares with my rares. Oops. I don't really know the values yet. I'll stay. I don't really... Like, I know Giada in anime just because extremely popular Angel Commander, really the best Angel Commander, in flashy treatments, and people do seem to always like to bling out their Angel decks. That's kind of cool. Nirdiv is cool. Couldn't be any happier about Scythe Cat Cub. Overflowing Insight. I'm assuming you're not a new card, but I'm not familiar with you with why you're a mythic here. Target player draws 7 cards for 7 mana. All right, fine, whatever. Sir Eleonora again, another cartouche. I think I just like saying that word. All right. Inventive. What may be in you? I'm assuming a artifact theme. Padim. Okay. Anime Padim. Thought Monitor. At this point, probably less than $1, but still always a good card. Ornithopter Paradise in new artwork. Okay. Experimental Aviators. That's the face card. Enters create Thop-Tops. All right. If I ever decided to do Thop-Top Tribal with Leonardo da Vinci, a couple of those cards might make sense. L's. Okay, so in the original Jumpstart, you were like the banger pack of all banger packs. I'm assuming you're not that again. Yeah, Jumpstart 2022, you were kind of like okay, because you had that new uncommon 3 of the 4 times. Leaf Crown Visionary, so reprint from Dominaria United. Dionys. Okay. Whenever this creature becomes tapped during your turn, untap it, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Yeah. Kind of cool. Kind of really cool, actually. New Llanowar Elves treatment. See, I like that one better than the Japanese anime one special treatment in the regular Foundations. Illusions. By the way, I've noticed a complete lack of black themed decks, which in previous Jumpstarts were often some of the best ones you wanted to hit. So it kind of strikes me as we're not doing great. Pol Jamar, Illusionist, a new mythic. Kind of expensive. 4/5, flying, okay. Enters, choose a creature type, draw a card for each creature you control of that type. Okay. Lord of the Unreal, Illusion Lord. Opt. And Supreme Will, okay. All right, last pack in the middle, and then we're going to go into the final packs. Saurian again, so now we get to see some variants maybe in the packs. If I can get the thing open, there we go. God, so much trash. Oh. From the one dual deck, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I do like that emblem, but God, that'd be hard to get her up to that. Signet again. Which I guess makes sense, because we're back to that flying deck. So I'm assuming Mu Yingling is in there to make the elementals with flying. Why couldn't they call it air elementals? Why is it an elemental bird? Bloody. So we got our vampire themed deck in red. All right. Markov Blade Master. Double strike whenever it does damage to a player, so that could get big quickly. Markov Enforcer. Yeah. Ivora. Vampire Warrior. Okay, whenever it enters battlefield, whenever it get a blood token, that's cool. Whenever you discard a card, put it, okay, not bad. There's a face card. Still one of the creepiest artworks. All right. Icky! So I'm assuming there's going to be some bugs in this one. If I can get it open. Fumulus, the infestation. Look at that beetle. And surrounded by littler versions of the beetle. Vampire insect, so it's a vampire now too. All right, flying and death touch. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Player sacrifices a non-token creature, create a insect flyer. Okay, that's fun. Whatever. That's kind of a cool card. All right. Oh god, mosquitoes. Wiggling grubs. Eaten alive, which makes sense. Devouring swarm. Coil bug. Go for the throat. Why isn't... Oh, I guess it is an insect. And village rites for the sacrificing. Alright. So none of the, So we got Scythecath Cub, but none of the other heavy hitters yet. Inventive again. Continuing this blue theme I seem to be in right now. Wow. Just open up. Thank you. Padim. Ornithopter Paradise, Chief of the Foundry, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Seed of the Synod. All right. So where are we down to? 5 packs? 5 packs. Ghastly. So now we're getting to the black decks. The pull tab keeps breaking at the end. Like it doesn't want to continue on. All right. So it looks like another vampire. Blood Gift Demon. Okay. Ozox the Clattering King. So it can't block. When it dies, create Jumble Bones, except I'm assuming we don't have a Jumble Bones token. And then it returns this thing back. Okay. So that just creates a cycle of fun. Cycle of, it's kind of cool. Vulcanwrath Noble. Morbid Opportunist. There's a good uncommon. Tragic Slip. Nothing wrong with that. Does that thing seriously do what I think it does? Yeah. Oh, to your hand. Okay. I'm like, I gotta get down to the bottom of that. If they brought it back into play, that thing would... Alright, Dinosaurs, which some people will go nuts over. Oh my god, dinosaur deck. Oh my god. Okay, Anime Galta, because you know that hasn't been printed enough recently. Topiary Stomper, that's a solid little reprint. And that's going to do it. Alright. Wizards. Come on, see, get on that corner. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that guy again. Yeah, lots of cards, things, doing things, remand. Okay. So I'm sure this is not the spiciest box that you could open, but at least I got some cool things. I had another Anime Giada, another Herald of War. Do you always get an Anime Giada? If so, I better sell those now. Okay. And Explorers with Nissa. At least I assume that's Nissa. It looks like Nissa. Is there a new Nissa card, or is it going to be an old Nissa card? I don't know. Jade Light Ranger, don't care. So, okay. See artwork from Go Forth, okay. So I think that's going to do it. All right, so we got one more Centaur Scout. Each equal to the number of lands you control. So it can get pretty big pretty quick. And draw a card, you may get to do things. All right, Explore, new artwork. So I think that's new artwork. And Primeval Herald with the reprint, which is a really good card. Okay, so that's my first Jumpstart. Kind of awkward that clearly something happened to the plastic wrap at Amazon, and they just labeled it as new and sent it anyway. Thankfully, there was absolutely nothing in this box that seemed out of the ordinary. This very much felt like Jumpstart. And I got mythics and I got rares. In fact, I got one of the biggest hits in the set. So, you know, nothing wrong with that box, but it was like it was a shock when I opened that box, and I'm like, what am I looking at? What is this? Why is this like this? And then I put the box. I'm like, is the other box like this? No, it's not. Okay. And then I pop the top really quick, and I'm like, everything seems to be there. And I pull out one of the packs and look at it, and I'm like, it's not sliced open or anything. All right, well, they probably just ruined the plastic wrap. So good to see that it wasn't anything wrong with it. All right. So thanks for going on this first journey with me. I've got one more of these Jumpstart boxes that I'm going to do. Obviously now with my, in fact, I'm probably not even going to film it for at least a week because I got to go do stuff now. So with my shortened, condensed schedule, Foundations will be spread out also, into December, which is fine because then there's no new releases in December. Since we're at the end of the video and everybody's turned this off anyway, I am not excited for Innistrad Remastered at all. Like, at least Ravnica Remastered, I was like, I have very fond memories of that block. Well, more specifically, the original 3. I have very fond memories of that, so it was still cool to me. I hated Innistrad. So I left the game during, at the end of near the end of the Time Spiral block. And then I came back just because I felt like playing Magic again, briefly, in which I played a bunch of limited Innistrad, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. And I know a lot of people look at Innistrad, the original block, very fondly, and I just don't share that sentiment, right? But then again, I'm also a person that loved Kamigawa block, and not everybody, the original, and not everybody agrees or loved that block. So I get that, but like I hated that block. And then, when I get back into the game, and then they're releasing 2 new Innistrad sets, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe I'll get into Innistrad. And like then the sets were even worse. They're even worse. So it's not a product I'm looking forward to. It's a product in which most of the cards have been reprinted a lot already. There's not going to be much I can see that they can pull a lot of value out of. You're just going to end up reprinting certain things into the ground that, I mean, for getting copies of it, it's okay, right? So take Exquisite Blood. I'm not sure it can handle right now a big reprint and not fall off a cliff. So I don't know what you're going to put in that set other than Edgar Markov, which, they're putting in there. So you have 1 card. Great. I guess Parallel Lives too, huh? Even though that more than halved in price with the release of Wilds of Eldraine. Yeah, what are you going to put in there? Avacyn? I guess you can put Avacyn in there. Yeah, let me, what? If you're still watching the video, let me know what reprints you would really like to see and you think are worthy of being in Innistrad Remastered. I'll be fascinated by this. All right, I'm going to end the video here. We're at 27 minutes. All right, bye.